There are many foes here. Where's the cow level, Lebowski? Eh? Where's the secret cow level? Spill it out! Come on, spill it out! Spill it out! Where's that secret cow level? Where's the secret cow level? Hey guys, so I've been playing Diablo for the last few days and overall I'm having a blast with it. Now, my biggest disappointment is the level scaling. Let me explain. When you level up, the monsters also level with you and they get a huge boost in health and damage. Unfortunately, you only get Paragon points and they don't really offer much of a boost in comparison to what the monsters get. The solution of course is to get better items, but the item power level is also stuck at around 800 power and you can get this type of items as soon as you get into tier 4, basically at level 70. I am now level 84 and I'm still using items that I got when I was level 70. You would expect that higher difficulty dungeon would give you better items. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any improvement. Even worse, I'm seeing lower level items drop from harder level dungeons. And yes, I know the stats of the items are more important than the power level, but if you can find a weapon with a desired stat, like vulnerability for example, the higher the power of the item is, the higher the stat will be. Maybe I'm just unlucky, but that made me look for ways to improve my item drop. This also reminded me of something from the old Diablo 2, where you had the secret cow level. And there you could have gotten some items with stats that was giving you a boost to magic find. Basically items that will increase the percentage of getting more items. So with that in mind, I started to search for the secret cow level. I mean, it definitely has to be one somewhere in the game, no? Like any lazy boomer, I started googling. And it seems I'm not the only one looking for the cow level. Others already found some clues, but nothing definitive. The clues start with some cow statues in Cad Bardu town. So I went there and I found I can interact with one of them giving me a message about an offering. Also there's a small hidden tablet talking about blood, so I'm guessing this will be an offering of blood in order to open a portal to the secret cow level. As of date, nobody has found the cow level, so all of this is just speculation. Then the journey took me all the way east of the map, where I discovered an abandoned town with some suspicious cows hanging around. Let me tell you, I have spent hours trying different things like all the emotes in front of the cows.
How's it going? How's it going?
Unequipping weapons, running around the cows and even killing them multiple times, but I couldn't figure it out. I also found a very cute turtle hanging around there. And after I follow it for hours, I discover it just goes around and around, but very slowly. It's a turtle, what do you expect? Also, I discover you cannot kill cows with traps. They are too smart to trigger them. Now, this is just my own speculation, but since the developer team from Blizzard made Diablo 4 more in tune with Diablo 2, visually and the overall vibe, I think you need a Horadric cube to get into the cow level. In Diablo 2, you had to combine a portal book and a wooden leg inside the cube, and that was creating a portal to the secret cow level. And so, with that idea, I started searching around the abandoned town where the suspicious cows were for corpses and chests in hopes I might find the wooden leg or any similar item that can lead me to the cow level. And there are a lot of them. Unfortunately, none of them gave me any wooden leg or any type of quest item. I did found this guy, and if you approach him, he gets into your zone and looks at you with a menacing look. He doesn't attack you, he just sits there doing nothing. I mean, he will attack you if you start hitting him, but if not, he just sits there like he wants to hug you. Maybe he's too shy to ask for a hug. We all need a hug. He's also in the same area with the cows, and of course I did the same thing to him like I did with the cows. I taunted him with emotes.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
I ran around him and even killed him in many ways. Funny enough, if you use traps on him, it doesn't trigger the aggression, he just sits there looking at you until he dies. This is sad. Every time I kill him, he drops some gloves with a story in the description about some monks who abuse their training for personal gain. It's interesting, but there's no other lead here, so I moved on to the next idea. Then I thought that since in Diablo 2 Decker Cain is the one helping you discover the Horadric cube,
You have quite a treasure there in that Horadric cube.
maybe in Diablo 4 the equivalent to Decker Cain as in Lorat Nar might have a clue to where it is. So I went back to where I last left him after I finished the campaign and tried all his dialogue options again. I also searched around the area, and even though I found some cows there, nothing to help me with the secret cow level.
Hello.
I then went back to the very beginning, to Lorat's cabin. I've searched everywhere for any type of clues, but still nothing. Maybe there isn't any cow level at this stage and the developers will add it later with future expansions, but I'm not giving up. There are clues that point to a secret cow level, and after spending hours searching for it with no progress, I decided to make a video and maybe ask for you guys. Maybe you guys have any ideas, or maybe you've seen something cow related while playing and you didn't give it much importance then and you maybe remember now about it, or maybe you found an item that points to the secret cow level and you forgot it in your stash. Whatever the case, let me know in the comments. I'm going to add all the links to all the sources I found during my search in the description of this video. Thank you, and I'm out.